everyone. This is a joyous occasion. We are celebrating our 150th demolition. And that is a tremendous accomplishment. Since 2010, we have begun our initiative of the Clean and Green and cleaning up Jacksonville. So I want to just celebrate with you all. I want you all to celebrate with us. But first I want to acknowledge the people that we have with us to celebrate. First of all, the Henderson family, thank you for letting us continue so that we can continue our Clean and Green initiative. We want to acknowledge our council members here. We have Councilmember Jerry Bittner here. We also have Councilmember Brian Jackson here. We also have our city manager's office, Dr. Woodruff, Ron Massey, and of course we have the streets department that we could not do any of these projects without their support. And finally, we have my staff, Neighborhood Improvement Services. Thank you all for supporting and being here. And we also have our NESAC, Neighborhood Improvement Services Committee member. We have Owen Hill here. We appreciate him and his support. And now we're going to have Councilman Jackson that's going to come in and do some acknowledgments.
Good morning, everybody. This is a great occasion on this morning because we're welcoming the new. Sometimes things are a little bittersweet because we're saying goodbye to the old, but it gives us an opportunity to look forward towards the future. Down the street we have our transportation center coming online, and then we're working on a welcoming center coming online too. And we've had a lot of homes thanks to our Clean and Green initiative that new homes were built and old homes were taken away. So on behalf of the mayor and the city council, I'd like to thank everybody that's here, especially the streets department. You guys do a whole lot with a little, and hopefully over time we could do more for you. But we thank you for all that you do. It's not said enough what our employees for the city's doing out here, and I just want to recognize you guys for everything you do. Thank you, and I'll give you a hand for that. I'd like to recognize the Henderson family that's here. I know it's bittersweet to them as well, so it's been acknowledged to me, and a few have come because they wanted to be here for this occasion. But this is the 150th demolition, and that's a lot of progress. And through our grant support, we've been able to get money through HUD to do this, and it's saved a lot of families money in the past, because without that, they would have to pay for demolition. You know, anybody that can take advantage of this when it comes towards them, if they have to tear down old homes, I definitely I recommend to allow that to happen, because the old is going to have to come down regardless. So it's better to use other people's money to get that done. And remember, we just want Jacksonville to be a greater and brighter place. But thank you for this opportunity, and I guess next Ms. Pam Trafton to come up and give us direction from here. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Pamela Trafton, Neighborhood Improvement Services Coordinator, and I welcome you and thank you for your attendance in today's occasion. It is, as Councilman Jackson said, a bittersweet moment. As one, it's an opportunity for us to participate in our Clean and Green initiative in eliminating Slum and Blight, which is one of HUD's requirements that is funded through our Community Development Block Grant funds. But it's also a bitter moment because we are tearing down a family's residence at that time. So it's one of those things that you never like to see, but it allows us to go for the bigger picture. This is a joyous occasion as well, because we are building. As you have driven around Jacksonville, you see that the city itself is constantly growing. This is a major thoroughfare coming into Jacksonville and leading out of Jacksonville. And as Councilman Jackson says, we have a new transportation center that is coming right down the street. So this is a great opportunity to see the Clean and Green initiative. Now, how do we move forward? One, we're going to take a hit on the property, but as we can say, this cannot be done without our streets team. And at this time, I'm going to ask our streets crew to come forth. So our Clean and Green initiative started in 2010, and we have one operator that's been with us from the very beginning, and we've had someone that has been very dear to us leave us this past year. I've only been with the city for 4 years now, so it's been 6 years prior to that this initiative has taken place. And as soon as I started with demolitions, Pernell Rios was the first person that I would have to call whenever there was a house that was coming forth. And to have that conversation with Pernell, for him to go out and do an inspection of the property, is going to be greatly missed when we continue to go forth through our demolition process. So another reason why this is a bittersweet moment, but also a joyous occasion, because the work is still being done, even with Pernell's physical absence not with us. So at this moment, I'd like for us to take a moment of silence and respect for Pernell Rios, and to recognize and honor our streets team. Thank you. At this moment, we are going to prepare to do the first hits that we have on the two houses that are behind us. And so we'll go ahead and let our operators get into position.
You folks have made a major difference in this city. You can't go around this city and find vacant and dilapidated houses like you used to. Some of you grew up here and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Some of you have been in this city for more than 10 years. You know what I'm talking about. Be proud of what's being accomplished today. My applaud to you. Well done.
As time went on, they just became in disrepair society.
And my father was old.
And my dad died in May of 2020. And after everybody was gone, he would try to keep them up, but it was too much. So yes, this is a great improvement.
It's a good thing.
And it is emotional.
It's sad because this is it. This is our where we played and grew up.